Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. This is Mccoles World and you are with Travel and Study Abroad in Tree. It's been amazing always having you join us today. My returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support, and if you are new, welcome to the channel. On this channel is everything about traveling, getting the chances to work, study, internships and all of that abroad, and we are here to help you as much as we can. So through experience and research, we will come out with some amazing offers for scholarships, for low tuition, for job offers, and all that abroad. Okay. Now, in today's video, we are going to Australia, where I am at the moment. We're going to Australia, and we're going to talk about an exciting visa. Okay. I have something here that I'll be reading for you, so I'll be looking on my screen for a bit. Yeah, but the visa is the Australia 476 work visa, okay, which is an amazing offer that you can use to move to Australia here without a work or job offer required. No job offer required. You can just get out and apply to it. So what is this visa about? What does it entail? How do you go about it? And that's what we're going to be exploring in today's video. So if you like the content, why don't you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and share to your friends and families. All right, so let's get right into it. So the visa is a section the Australian government is giving out for foreigners to come to the country to work, and it's an amazing temporary visa. Okay, you need to know that, which is only for 18 months. So like I said, you don't need any job offer. You just need to apply and get into the country, and then you can find a job, which is very easy. No bank statement and all that. I'll let you know all about it when I share my screen. So it's a best opportunity for you to come and find a professional job actually. Now there are a lot of categories that you can find the job under, and it's for bachelor's if you have a bachelor's degree, of course, a master's degree, diploma, technical diploma, and PhD. All right, applicants can all apply. And yes, it's the subclass 476 work visa. Anybody at all can apply, but like I said, you need a diploma or technical certificate, bachelor's, master's, and of course PhD. Okay. The qualifications are in civil engineering, structural engineering, chemical engineering, environmental engineering, mechanical engineering, mining and material engineering and all of that, right? So if you have qualifications in these areas, then of course you can apply to this. All right, like I said, you don't need a job offer. Someone is asking, is a job offer necessary for 476 work visa? No, you don't need a work visa. You just have to go ahead and apply with your documents, your degree. If you have an experience, it's a plus. If you don't have, it's also fine. You can go ahead and then get into it. A job offer or an offer letter is not necessary to apply for this particular visa. I'll share the link, okay, so you'll get to know more about it in the video description. Now, once you arrive in Australia, that's where you start to work, search for jobs. Okay, it's amazing. It's quite easy to find a job in construction or these technical areas. So just go ahead, apply for the visa from your country, get to Australia here, and then you can apply or start looking for jobs. All right, you must be under the age of 31 old, as far as I know. Many graduates are under 31 years, and if bachelor's, maybe around 23 or 24, and a PhD should as well go on to that age and all that. When it comes to English proficiency, at times it's not really required, but if you have it, the score is very low. The score is very, very low, like band 5 or 4, which is easy to come by. You can write TOEFL 2 and then all of that, right? So you need to be under the age of 31 years of age, and you have not previously a holder of the sub 476 visa, right, or 485 visa, and you must hold a degree, a diploma, and all of that. And something like that. It's 18 months, like I said, And if your visa expires and you still have a job, your employer is happy with you, of course they can extend and possibly convert your visa. Okay, now the cost of the visa is quite less. It's around 425 not Canadian, Australian dollars, which is around maybe 380 US dollars. I'm not sure though, but maybe around that. And you don't need any bank statement to apply for this visa, so it's very easy. And I want you all to jump on this as soon as possible. Okay, if you have qualification in civil engineering and all that I mentioned earlier. All right, yeah. So anyone at all can apply, and that is all. I am going to talk about construction especially. Okay, now for you to move here to Australia as a constructor or to find a constructing job, it's very possible. It's the same process I spoke about. Okay, you don't need any job offers. You can just apply if you have the degree or the qualifications in this area. Okay, so just go ahead and check out. Now, the number of companies, construction companies in Australia is around thousands. Thousands of companies, like around 425,000 companies. Here. That you can get your hands on as a constructor. Okay, and yeah, it's quite easy to get to. The requirements, you need something called a white card, which is around 60 Australian dollars or 80 Australian dollars. It's not expensive, and you just have to get a dress code and just follow some stuff. Be protected, wear some shoes and all of that, a construction site and all that. So we can speak of roofing, we can speak of bricklayer, concrete, drillers, truck drivers, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and then all that, yeah, so it's quite an easy process for you to go through if you have the experience. Now, if you don't even have the experience and you're starting, you can get around $16 US dollars, to 18 US dollars. But if you experience around 23 US dollars to, let's say, 32 or 33 US dollars, if you experience an hour, and you can easily make around 300 Australian dollars, 250 or 280 US dollars if you work for like 12 hours in a day. So it's quite good. Yeah, right. So I will share my screen and then I will show you where to go and how to go about it. Okay, so if you are excited as I am, don't forget to smash the like button and let's go. So this is the homepage, immihomeaffairs.gov.au, visas and all that. I'll put this down the video section, so make sure to check it out. Now this is the overview, and it says on 5th April 2022, almost 3,000 eligible skilled recognized graduates, subclass 476 visa holders had their visa extended until 14th of April 2024. So it's quite amazing, and that's work and study, usually up to 18 months, and that's the cost here. The processing due to COVID might take longer, but now there's no COVID, so it's going to be amazing. We're going to check the eligibility. Like I said, I'll run you through all the conditions, so you can go ahead and read them as well. So we'll go out here and check these two. And like I said, you must be 31 of age, right? You must be under 31 years of age, have completed an engineering degree at a specified educational institution in the past 2 years, not have been previously been the primary visa holder of a sub 476 or 485 visa, and that is that. Now, if you're getting help with your visa before you pay someone, read this information. You should do this yourself, and you don't have to pay money to anybody to do this for you. It's quite an easy process, and I hope this could go out there and help a lot of people. Yeah. So about this visa is all here. With this visa, what you can, how long you can stay, and all that. Include family. You can go out the cost, how apply for processing times, your obligation, travel, and visa stuff like that. Right. So here with this visa, you can travel, work, study in Australia. How long is a temporary visa? Like I said, 18 months. You can't stay in Australia longer by extending the visa. You can't be granted another skilled recognized graduate visa. No. Include family. Yes, you can include family members in this unit. And who apply for visa must meet the health and character requirements. You need to check these ones out. and the cost is like 4 to 5 US Australian dollars. You can apply from. Now, you and your family members of your combined application can be in or outside of Australia, right? When you apply for this visa, which is quite easy. So if you are in Australia when you apply, you will not be eligible for a bridging visa to remain in Australia while we process your application. All right, so when the visa is granted, you must be outside of Australia. So if you're here as I am and I should apply for this visa, I would have to get out of this country and then get the visa and then re-enter, and that's about it. The processing time takes longer if you do not fill it correctly, you do not include all the documents needed. It takes us time to verify the information. That will of course prolong the processing of the visa. Now, your obligations and all that, you must check this out and get on to know the conditions. Yeah, now you can travel outside Australia and remain and return as many times as possible. So it's a multiple entry, and it's labeled. You will digitally link your visa to your passport, so you will not get a label in your passport. So you have your passport, but the visa is digital, so you don't have any stamp in your passport, making things quite easy. Okay, now, yeah, this is where you check the details and the conditions. So this is it. We've gone through all of that already. Okay, must not marry or enter into a de facto relationship before entry. So you can go ahead and read all about that, and not arrive before persons specified in visa and all that. So this is also something that you can go ahead and, you must not enter Australia before the person specified in the visa has entered Australia. Right? Now, this is usually the main visa holder. So if you are the principal holder, yes, you have to go before any sponsor or family members can follow. You must not marry or enter into a de facto relationship before entering Australia. All right, see what will happen and all that is included. Now, let's go here. The eligibility. Have an engineering qualification from a specified institution. You can go for details. It's all out here. That's what I said, right? So you can check all of them out. You will accept an engineering degree or higher qualification from these countries here as follows. Okay, and all of that. Now it says be this age, have not held this visa before, you should meet health requirements and all of that, sign the Australian value statement, have paid back your debts to the Australian government, not had a visa cancelled or application refused, be interest of the child. Okay, you might not grant this visa if it is not in the best interest of the applicant under 18. So basically, this is what it's all about. Do well to read more and then apply. All right, I think I should put a lot of emphasis here. Now, you must have completed your engineering qualification at a specified educational institution. Any institution offering engineering qualification accredited under the Washington Accord is a specified institution, so we can check this one out as well. Now, if you study at an institution or college that is only affiliated to the Washington Accord specified institution, you will not satisfy this requirement. Okay, so signatory countries to the Washington Accord may accredit programs outside of their national or territorial boundaries. So, however, only programs are accredited within their respected national or territory boundaries are recognized by the Accord and all of that. Right? So, yeah, these are a list of countries and universities that they can accept. But if you come out here to the Washington Accord, you can as well get to know, but you need to download I believe the PDF to know, because it's about engineering degree programs. Okay, and this is where we'll get to know all about it. So yeah, I'll leave the links down so you can go ahead and check them all out. And yeah, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section and I'll get at you. This is the step-by-step approach. Before you apply, you should check your passport and any existing visa conditions, gather your documents, apply for the visa. You can be in now, outside of Australia to apply. You can go show the steps. You can apply online, see how. Okay. create an account, attach documents, pay application fee, as simple as that. Now, we will not process your application until you pay the fee, and each family member must have an application fee paid and documents attached to the application. Okay, so this it's an amazing part you need to also pay attention to. Okay, and then after you apply, the visa outcome and all of that. So you don't need to go to any embassy or anything like that. So it's digital, right? So once you go through it, they go through your documents and you qualify. They will just email you and all of that, right? Okay, so guys, that's about it. I'll end here. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section and I'll get at you. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. All right, cheers.